There's a place in your house where it's cool to chill, get some me time, or even cook a meal. It's your kitchen, mofo, ain't no time to slack. So just grab yourself a penny and let's work that ass. If you're scared of this place, ain't no need to bother. Just lay down your weapons and pick up another.
Morning guys, how's it going? Welcome to my Virgin Kitchen. I've literally been awake around about 10 minutes. I've come straight down. I'm going to show you how to make a really funky breakfast. Although I was awake officially an hour and a half ago when Phoebe jumped on my groin. Daddy, Daddy, you're not going to work today, Daddy. Yeah, yay. Other parents, you know exactly what I'm talking about. So anyway, Phoebe's upstairs, I'm using this stuff right now. And I tweeted a picture the other day of this scrambled egg on toast I had with some crab meat, some cream, chives and a little bit of pepper. And you were like, I really want to see how to make that. So I want to make it. So I'm going to show you, yeah? Okay, these are all the ingredients you need. So just hit pause on the video right now and write it down. That click was a little bit lame, wasn't it? You know, you've got to wake up and start the day with some clicks. That's what I normally do. My normal first click of the day isn't for you guys. I normally have about 15 by then. So well, let's try that again. Oh, that'll do, that'll do. It's not getting any better. But anyhow, you get the idea. Write down the ingredients. But we've basically got some grated cheese there, cha-ching. A nice wedge of bread for our toast. A slither of butter off a pack of butter, so aka a knob of butter, but I've just done it in a slither. I don't know. Pack of chives there, these are just fresh ones from the supermarket. Not going to need that many, we're just going to chop them up and just heat them a little bit. Although you could get one of these ones, you know, you get chives, that's oregano, but you know you get chives in packs like that. You could just use that, that would be fine. What else have we got? We've got crab meat there. That's what we're going to be using. That is where the crab comes from. Although you could use crab sticks. Although I don't really like them. They look kind of funny, like sort of funny fishy fingers. And yeah, that's why I don't swim in the sea. Okay, so I've got 2 eggs. That will be enough for me and for 1 slice for sure. And a little bit of double cream. That is just going to be a little bit naughty. You could use sour cream. You could use milk. We don't have to use it at all. So it's really, really simple. And in fact, I used that double cream the other night in my pasta, my vodka pasta recipe, which is actually one of my most favourite recipes I've ever done. I really recommend you give it a try. So yeah, anyhow, let's get on and make this breakfast because I'm really hungry. Okay then guys, first thing we do is basically just crack our eggs into the bowl. Nice and easy peasy, straight in there. In fact, if Phoebe was still annoying me, I'd get her to do this because she's better at cracking eggs than I am. Make sure there's no shell in there, unless you're after a crunchy effect. I'm not after a crunchy effect. Anyhow, that is in there. Just chuck in your cheese straight away with it, okay? All that goes in there. Then get yourself a fork and just mix it all together, okay? See that? Yep, there we go. So that's in there. I normally go for the rule of about 2 eggs per slice of toast. So, you know, obviously the more people you're making it for, just, you know, double up all these quantities, basically. So, that done. I'm going to put that to one side. So all I'm going to do now is grab my chives. I might as well just do that now. And just lay them out along there. I'm just going to chop them up into nice little teeny chive bits. Yeah. Okay, cool. I've chopped up my chives and look, I've got them into nice little diddy pieces like this. Okay, like this with my teeth. No. Okay, so that's that. They are there, just doing their things. All we're going to do now is start to get our saucepan onto heat, cook up our crab meat, which I've taken out the tin, which looks kind of crabby, and yeah, going to bring it all together. It's really as simple as this, so let's keep going. Okay, let's do this. My hob has got a nice little lonely flame there. It needs a friend, and its friend today is Mr. Saucepan. Hello, Mr. Saucepan. Meet Mr. Flame. Right, here we go. Here's our butter. I've taken off the wrapper. Notice you don't want to do that because if you leave the wrapper on, it ain't going to taste good. No. So let that just sort of settle in the pan just briefly, and then we're going to chuck in our chives and our crab. Easy as that. Oh, speaking of the bread, what we can do is just plonk that up in the toaster, sit that out of the way. It doesn't really need to do anything for a minute. What I'm going to do is toast it and butter it. Yeah. Okay, so my butter is starting to bubble. I've turned the heat right down on it, and what we're going to do is pour in our crab meat like this. Cha-cha-ching, in that goes. Wow. And also our chives. They're going to go in there with it. A little bit of green on white action there. Get a spoon and just stir it around over that low heat for around about 2 to 3 minutes, okay? That is it. And then we're going to join the eggs into that party, my friends. The eggs are going down. Yes, I need to wake up. Okay then guys, that has been just over 2 minutes. Look, it's all starting to flake and stuff. The chives are all softened. It's good. And if you get your nose in there, this is my smelling style of today. You like that? It smells like the sea. I live by the sea. That smells like the sea, so I'm a good judge. Yeah? Right, so all we've got to do now, keep that heat the same, and we're going to pour in our eggs and cheese. Now I'm going to put you on the tripod up there, cha-ching, so I can do this carefully and I don't spill egg all over my kitchen top. That'd be horrible, wouldn't it? Okay, just before I do that, let's just put the toaster on. It's going to take a couple of minutes for that to go. So let's put you up here, cha-ching, and then we just get our eggs and cheese and just pour that whole mixture in like this. The cheese is going to merge with the egg, and what we need to do is over this heat for around about 3 minutes, 3 or 4 minutes, maybe even 5 minutes, just keep stirring it, and that is going to scramble it. You can probably see already the effect it's having. So just keep stirring it, and that is going to scramble your eggs for you. Wow. Leave the cream till the end. I just wanted to show you this is what it's looking like, okay? So we're nearly there. I'm just doing this really funny stirring technique. I'm going around this way, and I'm stopping and going that way. I don't really know why I'm doing that. Right folks, that's been 4 minutes and it's looking done. What we're going to do is take this pan off the heat now. In fact, let's do it right now while you're here. I'm going to take it off the hob, put it onto this next one. So I'm going to pour in just a teeny bit of cream. So let it cool down a smidgen. My toast is about to pop up any minute now. So while I'm waiting for it to just cool down that little bit, I'm going to butter my toast. You don't need to see me butter my toast. No. I'm just going to get our cream in there, on there, a little bit of black pepper. Boom, in the tum, breakfast done. I'm a little bit more weight now. Okay, boom, I just buttered my toast, looking good. The scrambled egg there is sat there, it's waiting, it's like, please give me the cream. So, we are going to oblige, we're going to get a little bit, I'm just going to pour in just a drop of that. Not too much, otherwise it's going to be too liquidy. And the heat of it, wow, can you see how fluffy it's gone there? Just stir that all in. Cha-cha-cha-ching. And then, we can put it on our toast with a little bit of black pepper. There we go then, as you can see it's still nice and hot, there's a bit of smoke coming off there. I'm just going to finish it off with some black pepper on the top, cha-ching, as much or as little as you like, that should do for me. And that is our scrambled egg all done. This is going to taste good, my friends. Cha-ching. Okay then guys, so I've got a nice forkful here, and the cool thing is, if you want to surprise your friends with some scrambled egg on toast, put some crab in it, make sure they like crab, otherwise you might give them some sort of illness, or they might have those funny things that come up on your face. It's going to look like scrambled egg, but it does taste divine. All the flavours are fused in there. It's really sort of wholesome. I don't know if that's the right word to use right now, but I love it. I make this as much as I can, so I'm glad I could share it with you. And have a go for yourself. Let me know how you get on. I'll see you again next time. Wow.